When people envision technology overtaking society, many think of the Terminator and bulletproof robots, or Big Brother and George Orwell's 1984, a symbol of external, omnipotent oppression. But in all likelihood, dystopian technology will not strong-arm us. Instead, we'll unwittingly submit ourselves to a devil's bargain, freely trade our subconscious preferences for memes, our social cohesion for instant connection.
You know what Dad's making for lunch?
No, I can ask him though.
Oh, okay.
Alright, hold on.
And the truth for what we want to hear. How many hours of screen time you have?
Like 2?
Alright, you want to check?
Yeah, 2.
2? That says 14 hours and 39 minutes.
It says 2.
It says 2?
It says 2.
2?
It says 2. 2 hours.
Indeed, as former insiders at Google, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube attest in our new documentary, The Social Dilemma, this is already happening. We already live in a version of Aldous Huxley's Brave New World.
There are a number of technological devices which anybody who wishes to use can use to accelerate this process of going away from freedom, of imposing control.
As Neil Postman puts it in his 1985 book, Amusing Ourselves to Death, Public Discourse in the Age of Show Business, in Huxley's vision, no big brother is required to deprive people of their autonomy, maturity, and history. As he saw it, people will come to love their oppression, to adore the technologies that undo their capacities to think.
Bro, where's Hannah?
The technology that threatens our society, democracy, and mental health is lurking in our bedrooms, sometimes lying on our pillows as we fall asleep. We awake to its call, bring its chiming notifications to dinner. He's talking about singularity and how there's like no line, I guess, between or there won't be like a line between and blindly trust where it guides us. Where are you going?
It's taking me on a faster route.
We just skipped the school.
Yeah, but the GPS says that there's a faster route.
We scroll insatiably, unsuspecting that the technology that connects us, especially now in a distanced world, is also controlling us.
Carlos,
What?
ven y lava estos trastes.
What?
Ven y lava estos trastes.
I can't.
¿Por qué?
I can't.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Our social media platforms are powered by a surveillance-based business model.
Cool.
Designed to mine, manipulate, and extract our human experiences at any cost, causing a breakdown of our information ecosystem and shared sense of truth worldwide. This extractive business model is not built for us, but built to exploit us. A third of American adults, and nearly half of those aged 18 to 29, say they are online almost constantly. But unlike the citizens of Brave New World, we're miserable. As our time online has gone up, so have anxiety, depression, and suicide rates, particularly among youth.
Since the year 2000, the suicide rate for teens is up 28%, with a startling average of 5 deaths a day.
In a provocative new article for The Atlantic, Twangy makes a correlation between the popularity of smartphones and increased rates of suicide and depression among young people.
Social media is also derailing productive public discourse.
Canceled. Get out of here.
A largely ignored internal memo to senior executives at Facebook in 2018 explained, "Our algorithms exploit the human brain's attraction to divisiveness. Left unchecked, the algorithms will feed users more and more divisive content."
Dude, revive me. What you doing over there, dude? Revive me. I'm
in an effort to gain user attention and increase time on the platform. In 2014, Pew Research Center found that partisan antipathy and division in America is deeper and more extensive than at any point in the last 2 decades. Over the past 6 years, social media has only exacerbated these sentiments. In 2019, 77% of Republicans and 72% of Democrats said voters in both parties not only disagree over plans and policies, but also cannot agree on the basic facts. In The Social Dilemma, Tristan Harris, a former Google design ethicist and the co-founder of the Center for Humane Technology, points out that far before technology overpowers human strengths, it will overwhelm human weaknesses. By surveilling nearly all of our online activity, social media platforms can now predict our emotions and behaviors.
I've been having like a bad day until I saw this video.
They leverage these insights and auction us to the highest advertising bidder, and they have consequently become some of the richest companies in the history of the world. But users aren't just being sold a pair of shoes.
Why are people saying that Donald Trump won the election through mail-in ballot?
I don't think that's real. The targeting capabilities of these platforms give anyone with a motive the power and position to influence us cheaply and with phenomenal ease.
Are you on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that's real.
It's on Facebook.
Disinformation campaigns have been cited in more than 70 countries and doubled from 2017 to 2019.
There are some very interesting articles. For instance, this demonstrate how 5G is affecting our health. It can show how coronavirus is caused by 5G.
The whistleblower Sophie Zhang has revealed how pervasive the problem is on Facebook's platform and how little the company acts on it. Facebook recently rolled out a series of updates to mitigate political misinformation in the upcoming US presidential election, including a bar on political ads 1 week before Election Day. But these measures are too little, too late, and they do not address the fundamental problem of their exploitative business model.
Facebook, they knew that for the elections there was going to be a lot of fake news, going around. And so they decided to do something about it by stopping people from starting groups, political groups, so that they wouldn't spread misinformation easily. Does that make sense?
No, at all.
That doesn't make sense.
Doesn't, not for me. I don't get it. How?
What do you mean? Why don't you get it?
I don't get it. How? It's gonna be misinformation.
After nearly 3 years of working on this film,
Been there like a half hour.
Yeah, I know. I'm using it.
I now see the social dilemma as a foundational problem of our time.
Can you hurry?
Yeah, I know. I'm using it. Hey, look at this ring light.
Underlying many of the other societal conflicts that require compromise and a shared understanding to fix. If two sides are constantly fed reflections of their pre-existing ideologies and outrageous strawmen of opposing views, we will never be able to build bridges and heal the challenges that plague humanity. But there is hope. In the Terminator sequels, Arnold Schwarzenegger comes back as a good guy.
Who sent you?
You did. 35 years from now, you reprogrammed me to be your protector here, in this time.
This is deep.
In the absence of time travel, the solution needs to incorporate the work and voices of devoted activists, organizations, scholars, and those who have experienced the harms of exploitative technology, which amplifies systemic oppression and inequality. We can't rely on the people who created the problem to be the ones to solve it.
I'll offer you guys money if you drop your screen time.
For real?
And I won't trust these social media companies until they change their business model to serve us, the public. Humans created this technology, and we can and have a responsibility to change it.